It is time. Dickies 873 versus Dickies 874. I've received a ton of input, and by a ton, I do mean a ton, of people saying that they would love for me to compare the 873 to the 874. In this video, I'm gonna be comparing size, fit, comfortability, wearability, and then give you guys my final verdict. So make sure to watch to the end to get the final synopsis. And if you get any value from this video, be sure to like and subscribe. All right, let's start off with fit. On one side of the screen, you should see the Dickies 873, and on the other side of the screen, you should see the Dickies 874. 873 is definitely a much more slim fit than the 874, hence the nature of the pant. Just by looking at the pant, you can see the 873 hugs my thighs, glutes, and groin area much tighter than the 874. For me personally, this is where I find the most discomfort in pants, around that kind of a little bit below the waist, that thigh area, your groin, your glutes area. That's where pants typically feel weird or uncomfortable. So this is where we get into the true meat and potatoes of the video and kind of get into the nitty gritty of each pant. For me personally, being someone who's about 6'3", 185 pounds, a little bit bigger set in my thighs, the 874 fits a little bit more comfortably and fits a little bit better than the 873, right? But the 873 still gets by. And that's where I kind of like it. It has a more slim fit around that thigh area, but it still offers enough breathing room for me to be able to move around in them and feel comfortable enough in them. So if you're someone with a little bit skinnier thighs or glutes, then the 873 might be for you. Now, if you're someone who has a little bit bigger thighs, who's a little bit taller, then the 874 might be for you. But let's take a look at both of the pants overall with a pair of sneakers on. Take a look at where the pants sit and how they move as I move. Look at the draping effect on the sneakers. What do you see? In my opinion, the pants are pretty comparable when it comes to how they look from the ankle area down to where my sneakers sit. The 873 tapers off is a little bit slimmer, and so you have that slimness effect, but overall it kind of looks very similar to the 874. Where you really see the differences is a kind of that knee to waist area where the pant is a little bit tighter for the 873. Overall, I think both of these pants look really good. The 873 is in the deep sky colorway, and then I got the 874 in the maroon colorway, just to show you guys how both kind of unique colors can still be styled in a really dope and unique way. Now let's get into sizing for a second. For both pants, I went with my true to size, which is a size 33-34. I'm a 6'3", 100 and about 80 to 85 pound man, depending on how much I eat the night before. And like I've been saying, I would say the 873's thigh opening is a slightly thinner thigh opening, obviously hence the naming of the slim fit. And as a result, the fit doesn't feel as just beautiful or as comfortable for me as the 874. Now, what does that mean? Like I've been saying, the 873 is much better suited for someone who doesn't have as big as a thigh. Maybe you have smaller thighs. I mean, I was a hooper, so I played basketball. I lifted a lot of weights and my thighs got pretty big over the course of my lifespan hooping. Now, if you're not a basketball player, you're not someone who has large thighs, that means your sizing could cater more towards the 873 than the 874, right? The 873 is also slightly tight, but I don't think sizing up would really solve the issue. It's just the nature of the pant. And if you size up for a pant that's a slim pant, the waist might be really big and then it might taper down and it might just be really awkward, where you could just get an 874, right? This is where knowing your body type and knowing your size, huge, because in order to get the size and the fit that you want, you have to know how you think the pant or you perceive the pant will look on your body. So let's dive into comfort for a second. So the 873 and the 874 have pretty identical comfort. You have the same materials used on both pants. They come from the same place, and overall they're relatively comfortable, but not like blow your mind away. I've been wearing my 874s a lot, like a lot on a daily basis. And for the pairs that have broken in the most, which are the black 874s that I have, they feel really good. They feel really nice on body. I can only assume, because the 873s are made of the same material, that you'll have that same effect when kind of wearing them. When you wear them, I don't know, kind of wearing them, when you wear the 873. But as you break this pant in, you're not gonna get that Levi comfort or sweat pant comfort. They're gonna feel nice. If I had to give them a scale or a rating, I'd give them like a 7.7 out of 10. They're above average, but they won't blow you away, like I said. But I mean, they get the job done, they really do. So now I'm gonna talk about wearability, and after I talk about wearability, I'm gonna give you guys my final verdict. Wearability is where I think both pants really shine. The wearability of Dickies pants are just legendary. You can wear this in the workplace. You can wear this while skating. You can wear this casually. You can wear this formally. There are just so many options that you can wear this pant with because they look so good. They look almost like a dress pant at times, and you can skate in them. Like I said, it's just incredible what you're able to do with Dickies. The only gripe I have with Dickies is that they aren't made very sustainably, but they can always improve that in the future. The amazing thing about wearability is that the pant pretty much goes with whatever vibe that you're trying to make it go with. I think you know my final verdict if you've watched up until this point in the video. video. But I've had a lot of fun making this video for you guys. So if you guys have enjoyed it up until this point, just give it a like. So for my final verdict on whether you should go with the 873 or the 874, if you're a bigger person, let's say you are above 5'10", or you're a taller individual, you know your length of your pants, you know the waist of your pants, you know what sizing you are. If you're taller, bigger thighs, things of that nature, I would go with the 874. The 874 looks great for people, in my opinion, who are bigger. The majority of people who struggle with 874s are shorter individuals or people who have smaller thighs, which I feel for you, man. It's kind of annoying to not be able to work with or fit a pant as well as you'd like it to work. But if you're a shorter individual, if you have skinnier legs, if you're maybe not as tall, not as built up in your leg or thigh section or glute section, then the 873 is for you, man. It's the slim fit pant. It works beautifully as a slim fit pant. I think it would look really great on someone who's looking for that Dickies styling, but just isn't as filled out in some areas, right? And so that's where I would give my recommendation to most people. And overall, I mean, it comes down to that, man. It comes down to sizing, fit, comfortability, and wearability. But both look great in my opinion. It's hard to really mess up. And if you get a pair of 874s and they're too big, then this is your sign to maybe try 873s. If you get a pair of 873s and they're too tight, this is your sign to try a pair of 874s. Either way, you're gonna be comfortable and you're gonna find a lot of value out of wearing the Dickies. If you have any questions or comments from the community, man, maybe you've been wearing Dickies for longer than I've been alive, leave that stuff down in the comment section. We'll get a lot of value out of it. I'll get a lot of value out of it. Everyone will get a lot of value out of it. If you have any questions that you don't want to ask in the comment section, you can always DM me on Instagram at DrewJoyner_. I've had plenty of DMs about this pant. I love answering your guys' questions. I love trying to help you guys out, because at the end of the day, you know, this whole channel, this YouTube that I've created is about helping other people. And if y'all enjoyed the video, if you did, man, give it a like. I would truly appreciate it. If you really enjoy my content, you can subscribe. I post videos about 4 days a week pertaining to fashion, sneakers, art, and culture. A lot of times the fashion stuff is workwear. I dabble in streetwear a little bit. Got a nice little bucket hat on. I pretty much do all contemporary fashion at this point. Oh yeah, one more thing. If you made it this far in the video, I truly appreciate you, man. I haven't said it as much as I probably necessarily should, but each and every person that subscribes to the channel has been unbelievable. You guys have been an awesome community to build with. Really, zero hate has been shown, and that's incredible, man. I really do appreciate each and every person who has commented, who has subscribed, who has liked. You guys are for real the reason why I'm able to do what I do, and I really appreciate it. So I want to do a 2K subs Q&A. Let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in. I'd probably host the Q&A on my Instagram, and then I'll answer the questions on YouTube. And if you guys have any video suggestion ideas or things that you'd love to see, let me know, man. This is literally a video. So I want to do a 2K subs Q&A. Let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in. I'll probably host the Q&A on my Instagram, and then I'll answer the questions on YouTube. And if you guys have any video suggestion ideas or things that you'd love to see, let me know, man. This is literally a video made because so many people suggested it, and I wanted to make content for you guys, man. So hopefully you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next video, man. Peace for real.